Survival analysis is the last type of report you can create using BMP-Base. The end result of a survival analysis report is a Kaplan-Meier survival curve and a life table that provides you with a timeline of all the events occurred on the curve. To create a survival analysis, select the Create a New Report button in the Report homepage. This will take you to the report creation wizard as we have seen in Module 1.2. The first step is to name the report. And enter a description for your report. And choose the type of report we would like to create. For our example, we'll choose the blank survival analysis template. Select Save and Continue to go to the next step. In the Add Question to the Report page, you will see several question slots grouped into 3 categories. The date fields, which include the start date, the event date, and the sensor date, are mandatory fields for defining a survival analysis. The factors, factor 1 and 2, are optional, and the same for the endpoint, or the duration of this analysis. To add a question, select the question you are interested in. And select the Add Question button beside one of the question slots. The date field must contain questions that return date as an answer, and the start date must be prior to both of the event date and the sensor date. The factors will categorize your data by cross-tabulating both of the questions. Thus, you will end up with multiple lines instead of a single curve. The endpoints specify the period of time that marks the end of your study, whether it's 100 days, 6 months, or 5 years. After you chose all your questions, select Save and Continue to go to the next step. For the purpose of our example, we'll skip the Add Filter step. In the last step of creating a survival analysis, you will be given a preview of the report. On the top, we have the chart of the report. Each cross-tabulated category, as determined by the factors defined earlier, will have a curve of its own. Here, we have one curve for our female patients and one curve for our male patients. The circles on each curve represent an event date that is accompanied by a drop in the curve. The triangles represent a sensor date. Note on the occurrence of sensor dates, the curve does not drop. The life table below the chart provides us with a breakdown of the sequence of dates, which leads to the plotting of each curve. Each curve will have its own section that lists these dates. Select Finish to save our report.